Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have some pretty interesting comments from the current CEO of Warner Brothers, and Sarnoff, as well as even more drama relating to Warner Brothers. And what does it mean for the Warner Brothers Discovery merger? So let's get into the video. In a recent interview with Deadline, and Sarnoff had this to say: will we see a sequel to Dune? If you watch the movie, you see how it ends. I think you pretty much know the answer to that. So she basically confirms that there will be a sequel to Dune, because the film ends on a cliffhanger. But why is that relevant to the Snyderverse? Well, because the Snyder Cut ended up on a cliffhanger that was going to set up Justice League 2 and 3. But she shot those chances down as soon as she could by saying that the Snyder Cut was the completion of Snyder's DC trilogy. Now we all know that it is not a trilogy. There are 2 more films to be added, Justice League 2 and 3. I think her comments on Dune are completely valid. If a film ends on a cliffhanger, audiences will want to see what happens next, and it is the duty of the studio to allow that to happen. What is hypocritical is that the Snyder Cut ended on a cliffhanger as well, and fans want to see what happens next, and yet the current studio executives do not want the fans to see a Justice League 2 and 3 by Zack Snyder. As we have all made very clear, it wouldn't be replacing any of the current films, it would just be adding to the list. But there has also been more drama relating to Warner Brothers, and this is in regards to Ruby Rose's comments on how she was treated on the set of Batwoman. Now I won't read out all of her comments, but I will put them up on the screen, so feel free to pause the video to read all of her exact comments. Now she is saying how she was treated very badly on the set of Batwoman by those in power at Warner Brothers TV and the CW. Now, if you add that to the accusations Ray Fisher is throwing towards Warner Brothers, and the many other actresses and actors who have spoken up about their mistreatment from Warner Brothers, then you can start to see a pattern form. From all the many accusations that have been released in the past year, it seems like there is a very toxic atmosphere at Warner Brothers, and these actors and actresses are all saying similar things. That people in power were abusing their power and other people in power were allowing it to happen. From Ray Fisher's case, he got around 80 anonymous people who worked on the set of Justice League reshoots to come forward for his investigation about how poorly they were treated by those in power. I really think Ray Fisher opening up about how he and others were badly treated has given others the confidence to say how they were treated by Warner Brothers. Now, in regards to Ruby Rose's accusations, Warner Brothers put out an official response, which says, despite the revisionist history that Ruby Rose is now sharing online, aimed at the producers, the cast and crew, the network and the studio, the truth is that Warner Brothers Television has decided not to exercise its option to engage Ruby for a season 2 of Batwoman based on multiple complaints about workplace behaviour that were extensively reviewed and handled privately out of respect for all concerned. So they ignored when she specifically called out individuals who were the ones who treated her badly and claimed that she had targeted everyone at Warner Brothers, which is not a very clever move from the company at all. Ray Fisher had something to say about it and related to his own case where Warner Brothers accused him of not cooperating with the investigation, when in reality they were trying to make him slip up by them doing the investigation themselves instead of a third party, which is what Ray Fisher was doing. It seems like every time an actor or actress opens up about their mistreatment by the hand of Warner Brothers, they try and cover it up or release news that would pull the attention away from the accusations and towards a breaking news article, such as Jason Momoa playing Frosty the Snowman to try and draw the attention away from Ray Fisher speaking up against Warner Brothers. That article was proved to be fake by Jason Momoa, who stood up for Ray Fisher, saying that serious stuff went down on the reshoots of Justice League, and it needs to be investigated and people need to be held accountable. He ended his caption by including the hashtag #IStandWithRayFisher. So it's not just Ray Fisher who had problems with Warner Brothers. Jason Momoa backed him up. Not only this, but Gal Gadot talked about her mistreatment on the reshoots, but how she had sorted things out. Now some people are angry at Gal for not mentioning Ray Fisher's treatment, but I don't think she knows enough about how he was treated to give an appropriate comment that gives justice to how he was treated. Ray Fisher did respond to her comments on Twitter, and I think he is just explaining his own experience to add on to Gal's comments. There just seems to be so much toxicity inside Warner Brothers, and if you believe these accusations, then it would appear that it is the executives of the company who are at fault. Not just for hiring those who treated people badly, but for allowing it to happen and then trying to cover it up. Now, I personally believe in innocent until proven guilty, so I try to stay down the middle until evidence is put across from both sides, and then I can make my own judgment. So I've stayed quite quiet about my own thoughts on these accusations, until now. There are so many high-profile actors and actresses speaking up against Warner Brothers that I don't think they're all making it up. Now, that's not me saying I think Warner Brothers are completely guilty and everyone should be fired, but I don't think it is a coincidence that more and more stars are talking about the way they have been treated by the company. Ray Fisher has given the most detail as to his experiences with the company, and how Walter Hamada, the president of DC, enabled that poor treatment to occur, and tried to throw Joss Whedon under the bus to save his own skin. Now, whether you believe that is up to you. I personally believe that there is now more of a chance that that happened because of the other stars coming forward to share their own experiences. And whenever you see a star open up about their experiences, suddenly there is a breaking news article about a new Warner Brothers film that is in the works. Like how when Ray Fisher talked about the racial abuse on set, suddenly there is an article about a Black Superman film in the works. Now, as you know, I have no problem with seeing a Black Superman film. In fact, that would be really exciting to see. But it is the timing of that article's release that is really suspicious. When the Warner Brothers Discovery merger finalises in mid-2022, I think there will be a huge clear out of people in power, going from Warner Brothers Films to Warner Brothers TV. David Zaslav has said that he wants to bring Warner Brothers back to how they used to be, and they will listen to what consumers want. And I think he may be looking at the people currently in charge and thinking that they are not the ones to help bring that goal to life. Whether you agree or disagree with my thoughts on the matter, please just make sure to be civil in the comments. But that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. I hope to see you here again soon, so until then, have a great day. Bye!